Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and I'm very much looking forward to today. So tonight, like late tonight, Sherri's cousin Abby flies in from Kentucky. She's gonna be with us for about 4-ish days. So that means that today is final touches on the house, getting things ready. But one of the things that Sherri and I really love to do, it's maybe one of the reasons we love having house guests the most, is we like to make them feel so special, so welcome. We really do want our house to be a place of rest and of renewal, a place where they can just like have a break and catch their breath. That's just like our vision for our house. And so we love having things in the house that whoever our guest is loves. Things that make them feel just known and seen and welcomed. So got a list of things from Abby that she loves. And today I am going around picking them up, and then we're gonna go home and get the house all ready for her arrival. Now, over the next several days, we have lots of fun things planned while she's visiting. She has never been to Alaska. Super excited. She's coming on her own. Husband and kids are staying back in Kentucky. She gets just a little break for herself. On Saturday, we are going to see the Broadway musical of Six, which we have wanted to see basically forever. She also has wanted to see forever. On Sunday, we are taking her to go dog sledding, which is, come on, it's Alaska in the winter. Dog sledding sounds perfect. And lots of other Alaska adventures that you guys are going to see. But today is all about getting the house ready so that she feels very, very welcome for her first time in Alaska. We're starting our day at Summit Spice and Tea here in Anchorage, looking for dark chocolate. I think I'm going to get these two. This is one of my favorite chocolate companies. They're actually based out of Seattle. And when you fly Alaska Airlines, if you're in elite status, they actually give you one of their chocolate bars on the flight. And I always love getting my chocolate bars from them. So I'm going to get these two. And we actually do need salt and pepper for our grinders at home. So these aren't for Abby. These are just for us. And they also have an Alaska vanilla sea salt caramel from a place in Girdwood. So we're going to get one of those too. Summit Spice and Tea is just one of my favorite stores in all of Anchorage. I always love coming here. You guys saw most of what I got, but the thing they helped me with the most. So Abby had mentioned that she loves like a lemon ginger tea. So Summit Spice does have a lemon ginger tea, but the guy in there was like, consider this. He was like, it's a little bit more of a ginger flavor. He's like, we actually take our sweet lemon green tea, and then from the spice section, they take little ginger bits. And I don't know if you can see them in there, and add it to the sweet lemon green tea. And he said, it's amazing. So smelling this, unbelievable. In fact, to be honest with you, I think Sherri's gonna try this, and this may now be something that we just buy, because the sweet lemon green tea with the ginger bits, holy moly, that's one of the better smelling teas I've ever smelled. So far, off to a good start. All right, next stop is Natural Pantry. So Anchorage doesn't have a Whole Foods or anything like that. This is our local version, and actually it's a pretty great store. And I'm hopeful that I can get everything else that is on my list here today. We are making great progress. We've got blueberries, we've got pears, we've got plums, peppers, grapes, carrots. Every single thing that was on the list, done. This was the perfect stop. Well, obviously I'm back home. I'm getting ready to leave again. It's been a chaotic half an hour. Our cousin, who's on her way up here, had flights canceled.
Not just like delayed, canceled.
Fully canceled. And shocking, there is not a ton of options on the Cincinnati to Anchorage routes. But fingers crossed, I think everything is taken care of. She is getting here, let's see, about 7 hours later than planned. But hopefully, as long as everything else goes to plan, she will still be here. Traveling is one of those things that it's great until it's not. And then it can be a little bit frustrating, but fingers crossed things are working out. They got her on new flights, all of that kind of stuff. Now, you guys have not seen Sherri, and so before I leave the house again, let's say hello. Hi, Sherri Beth.
Hello.
How's your day?
Good.
You look really cute in your glasses. Don't get to see you in glasses very often.
Not often.
They're just for, like, screens, right?
They're just for screens.
Also, big day today. We got our new window put in.
Hallelujah.
Woohoo!
I know. It's so nice, but it's funny because now that window is very clean, and it just kind of shows how dirty the rest of our windows are.
Yeah, so we're adding clean all exterior windows to our spring cleaning list.
Yep.
So I actually have a meeting here in about an hour on the other side of town over in East Anchorage, but I am leaving early because a friend of ours is a librarian at a local elementary school. How many of you remember the Scholastic Book Fair from growing up? Like, that was one of the highlights of being a kid, and I have always wished there was a Scholastic Book Fair adult version. Well, our friend Kelly is a librarian, and she is doing this Scholastic Book Fair, but she has days where it was actually open to the public, and today's the last day for that. So I'm gonna go support her, because all the funds go to support her school, which I think is so cool. Hopefully buy some books, and then I'll go to my meeting. So I'm about to say something that I never thought I'd say as a 43-year-old man. Let's go to the Scholastic Book Fair. And now, the moment I've been waiting for. It is Scholastic Book Fair time. Obviously the book fair in an elementary school library, not the kind of place I vlogged. But I did buy several things. Let me show you what I got. First, I got this book called Uprising. I think it's interesting. Poland, September 1st, 1939. It's about a 12-year-old girl named Lydia who desperately wants to aid the Jewish people held captive in the Warsaw Ghetto. And so it's based on a true story. One girl will rise up to resist when the Nazis invade her homeland. I'm excited about that. So I got that book. I got this book for Sherri, Disney's Mulan. It's Before the Sword. An original tale from New York Times bestselling author Grace Lin says, in the family of flower, a bud, in the 10th moon of the rabbit, begins to bloom a flower, which will shield the son of heaven. So it's like a Mulan prequel. That's kind of fun. Sherri loves those kind of books. The next couple of books I got for, actually, our cousin Abby, who's visiting her kids back home, just had glitter. It's adorable. I read through it in the library. Very cute for her daughter. And then for her son, who's super into trucks, a book in the shape of a truck tire. Yes, please. And then the last thing I got is this book called Change Sings, a children's anthem. I can hear change humming in its loudest, proudest song. I don't fear change coming, and so I sing along. This, the message in this, I absolutely loved it as I read it. So, got that as well. It was also super fun to see our friend Kelly in her element in her library. It's hard for me to think of a cooler job than elementary school librarian. So, it was just fun to go in there, support her, support the school, and get some books. It's almost 9 p.m. We have had quite the evening. We have cleaned basically the whole house. And kind of deep cleaned stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. You can see Sherri's finished up the stove, which is like the last thing on the list. We've had dinner, done some shopping.
Watched Traders.
We did watch our show, Traders, that's correct. And I'll show you the room. First I'll show you Missy. Missy girl. Very cute. She definitely knows something is going on. And I think she knows that someone is moving into her room for a few days. So you can see the room already. Look over here, we got the little basket of goodies and welcome gifts. They're ready to go. Abby is supposed to get here in Anchorage about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So about the time many of you may be watching this video. No real plans during the day tomorrow. We're just gonna hang out. And then tomorrow night we're going to Whiskey and Ramen for dinner. What a great welcome to Anchorage dinner. And then again, Saturday we have 6, Sundays dog sledding, lots of other fun things to do while she's here. We cannot wait. Sherri, how long has it been since you have seen your cousin?
I don't know.
Like, a long time.
Long time. Yeah.
She is younger than you, but you guys were raised in the same kind of general area.
Yeah. Always met up at family reunions, which happened a couple of times a year.
Abby is one of the family members that we wish we lived closer to.
For sure.
Because we've always just really gotten along with her. She's good people.
Good people.
It's going to be fun to have her here for a few days and get to show off Alaska and just kind of have her here in our home with us.
Yep. I'm very excited.
And look at Sherri. like even taking off the knobs.
Yeah, they're in the dishwasher.
They're in the dishwasher?
They were gross.
Oh, I was just going to say, that is something I do not normally do when I clean the stove.
Well, I know.
As you can tell.
Well, and I took them off because I was going to clean around them, and then I was looking at them, and I was just like...
Smart move, putting them in the dishwasher.
I'm just going to toss them in the dishwasher. Like, I was going to start it anyway.
Now, my next project is I'm actually going to grind up a bunch of this. So, this is one of my favorite little treats. These are whiskey coffee beans from Uncle Leroy's, a local roaster. And they are, my gosh, they're absolutely amazing.
Smells so good.
Abby is a coffee fanatic, much like us. And I'm excited to share these with her. So I'm going to...
She loves whiskey.
She also likes whiskey because, yeah, that's right. Apparently the, apparently the Amstutz girls, whiskey fans. And so I'm going to grind up some of this so it's ready to go while she's here. The grinder all filled up, so let's get these ground and ready to go. Well, we had an accident. I might have dropped our grinder, and I might have got coffee beans everywhere. Right after we cleaned our kitchen, so we're cleaning again. Sherri, I want you to know that I love you, and I'm sorry for...
Life is never dull with you, my love.
See, sometimes it's a compliment, sometimes it's not. I will say, Sherri was funny. Sherri's like, get the camera. You have to vlog this. Oh, gosh. Well, my giant mess has been fixed. Thank you, Sherri. Missy came to watch the,
Shenanigans.
She came to watch the shenanigans. She came to watch the show. She's like, so, what did my father mess up this time? She's so sweet. House, all clean, ready to go. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you for all your help.
Well, from the Scholastic Book Fair to... Oh, did you like the book I got you?
Yes, I am very excited to read it. I haven't even heard of it.
That's what I was just going to ask, if you'd heard of the Moana. It looks like a prequel, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
So...
I'm excited.
It was fun. It was cool. I wish you could have gone because seeing Kelly in her library... is just, I told them, like, is there a cooler job than librarian at an elementary school?
Probably not.
She has a giant Bob Ross cardboard cutout. And if you know Kelly, it's like, that is just so on brand.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Amazing.
Just a good day. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done. I feel like it was successful. I'm not going to lie. A bit of chaos when the flight got canceled. Yeah. And it was like, oh gosh.
Hopefully
like,
all worked out.
Fingers crossed.
Get here in the morning.
She should be landing in Seattle here soon. She's overnighting in Seattle, catching the 6 a.m. flight to Anchorage. Yep. Tomorrow morning, be here almost 9 a.m.-ish. And then we get to figure out what the heck we're going to do on her very first visit to Alaska.
I'm very excited.
It's going to be a great few days. And we will bring you guys along for as much of it as we can. Friends, we love you and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.